Every season, Jeff Probst reminds us that in the game of Survivor, fire represents your life. And when your fire goes out, so does your life in the game. My name's Sam Bates, and this is where I live and play. In the heart of the Boreal Forest, the Canadian Shield, northwestern Ontario, Canada. I grew up in a small tourist camp in northwestern Ontario, in a small town called Ear Falls, where I learned to fish and hunt, to trap, to help others, and to survive. I think that these skills, whether it be hunting bear, moose, deer, the things that I've learned in trapping, the things that I've learned on how to collect edibles from the bush, in making shelters, those skills I think are going to become very useful in the game of Survivor. However, I recognize that surviving in the outdoors is only marginally what Survivor is really all about. No, the game of Survivor is mostly social. You need to be able to survive with a group of people who like you or don't like you, who come from different walks of life. Some people have spent time in the outdoors, sometimes people haven't. Some people are urban, some people are country, some people are whatever. And you got to be able to take that and mold that into a team. Listen, that's what I've been doing my entire career. I started out as a hard rock miner, mucking, bolting, drilling, blasting underground. That's what I did. From there, I went to lead hand. From there to full-time supervisor. From there to mine general foreman. And now I'm mine general foreman and spare mining manager. Something that I've gotten good at over the course of my career, and something that's helped me to rise above my peers, is to take a team, a group of people, and mold them into a team. Take them, those people who have different backgrounds and different walks of life, diversity, and try to build a team together that showcases all of our strengths. I think that's so important in the game of Survivor. Yeah, at the very beginning, you want to be able to have a strategy where your team is going better than the other team. Why? So when you get to the merge, you've got more people from your original group than they do. So you have opportunity to advance your game personally further while helping the corporate game. But the corporate game or the team game is only part of it. You need to be able to advance your agenda. You need to be able to advance yourself in the game. And you got to do it in such a way that people don't see you coming. You got to do it in such a way that people don't see you as the big risk. They don't see you as the big threat, right? They want to see other people as the big threat. That's what you want. And so making sure you make those moves, but make them in such a way that people think that it was their idea. I'm going to be the player that has multiple relationships in this game, multiple alliances. I think you can have a core set of alliances, a core set of an alliance of people who have got your back and you've got theirs, someone who you have to build trust with, and then you have these peripheral alliances, kind of like your guard, your fence outside of your core home, right? And they're going to help you advance in the game too. And they're not going to know that they're a peripheral, obviously, but you got to build a trust with them so that you can advance your own game. Again, manipulating, but at the same time, it's gameplay. You got to recognize that the game is a long game. It's not a sprint. This is a marathon. How do you advance your game in that way? Well, it's through trust. It's through relationships, and that's the gameplay. People got to recognize that this is a game. If there's two characters that I can relate to mostly in this game, it's going to be Rupert and Tom. Rupert, number one, played with such passion. He played with so much heart in this game that everybody loved him. I mean, he was the kind of guy that people at home could relate to this guy. He was just down to earth, he was just friendly, and he played with such heart. The second guy that I really appreciate is Tom. Tom played what I like to call a man's game. He played with integrity. You know, he played fairly. He played a game that people at the very end all wanted him to get the $1 million. Why? Because he didn't treat everybody poorly. He treated everybody like people, and at the same time, he recognized gameplay, and at the same time, he was able to advance his game while building other people up. I gotta be honest with you, that's the game I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play in such a way that there's gonna be heart. You're gonna see your heart. You're gonna see my heart. You're gonna see my passion for the game. You're going to see that I can be fair and I can have integrity, not compromise who I am or be someone different on camera than I am in real life. I love to play the game. That's it. I'm going to be the guy that Canadians are going to go, hey, I relate to that guy. Do I know this guy? Man, I can relate to him. And Americans are going to look at him and go, or look at me and say, man, that's just exactly what we think of Canada. Nice guy, but coming to play. Competitive, passionate, got heart, plays fair. That's going to be me. Look, at all I need from you guys is an opportunity. That's all I'm asking for. Give me the chance to take my torch, to dip the torch into the flame and get fired. I'm going to tell you something. Ain't nobody going to put it out. I hope to hear from you soon.